What up, everybody? This is Vic, your inner peace and alignment coach, and today I'm going to talk about how religion is so thousands of years ago. And I can already sense some of y'all's sphincters tightening up. But, before I get into it, I want to put it out there. I'm not trying to tell you to change your religion, right? But I am saying that they're old and outdated, right? Christianity is like over 2,000 years old. Hinduism, which is what I grew up with, is over 10,000 years old, and everything in between, right? And so they're old. And nowadays we talk about concepts like emotional intelligence, right? Being aware of your thoughts and emotions and your subconscious, right? Your subconscious makes up 90% of your mind, which is, your subconscious is completely based out of habit. And so I think religion, has a lot of stories and lessons and all these kind of things that is meant to teach people to live the right way, to motivate them to have faith and to believe in possibility and things like that. However, it it was speaking to completely different people, right? Like 2,000 years ago, who were people 2,000 years ago, right? Like, thou shalt not kill. Who the fuck is thou? You get what I'm saying? And, now we talk about, I had a conversation with somebody a while ago, and a Christian guy, and he told me that in prayer, right, he's trying to get to a point where he can just feel like whatever he wants to happen has already happened. And that's manifestation, right? Manifestation is just like the new term for what all of religion's been talking about, right? Like having your prayers answered and that kind of thing. But really, now we are now on a scientific level. We are understanding energy and vibration, and that we're emitting frequency based on our emotions. And religion doesn't necessarily teach you that, right? If you understand this information and then you look at your religious texts, you can probably see like what they were saying and why they were saying it. And I'm just saying that there's a lot of new information that has happened in the past 2,000 plus years. So I ask you, right, if you're, religious and you practice whatever religion, are you judgmental? Do you think that your religion is the only right religion, right? And if you're judging others because you think you have the right religion, well, you're kind of missing the point there, right? Because at the end of the day, we are all one, and we are all here to to experience joy and happiness, and understand that we shouldn't fall into negative emotions like fear and anger and jealousy and judgment and all these things that we all normally do, right? And it's a matter of your subconscious. Your subconscious is 90 to 95% of your mind, which is completely based out of habit. So as we grow up, we're developing all these beliefs and thoughts and whatever. And a lot of people go to learn as they grow up in their place of prayer, that it's you go, you pray, you do your thing. But what if every single thought you have is a prayer, right? What if prayer is not just when you go when you're praying, but like every single thought you have has some level of frequency, and and based on the thoughts and emotions you keep, you are going to attract the equivalent situation or possibility equal to the emotion that you're putting out. So if you're putting out anger, if you're putting out fear, if you're putting out jealousy or whatever it is, you're going to get more of that in your life, and you're going to attract people that are like that in your life. But then if you shift and you learn to decipher your subconscious, and you tap into different thoughts and feelings, you may feel the trigger, right? To be upset or whatever it is. But because you know that you're always emitting frequency, you make the effort to now feel more elevated, feel more happy, joyful, gratitude, like, tap into what you feel grateful for. And so I just think that with a lot of religion, it's not everybody, I'm sure, like some people are more ahead of the game than others, but for the most part, you know, religion is was talking to completely different people. And like I said, like I don't think you should change your religion or stop going to church or whatever you do. But I am saying that you should also understand what it means to be emotionally intelligent and apply that to your life with your God and whatever that is. So I had a client yesterday, and she was dealing with we'll call it control issues, right? Like we feel like we have to control everything to prepare ourselves for like the worst case scenario kind of thing. And her thing was she was really she was really big on efficiency. Okay, she liked everything to be efficient and make the best use of our time. And when people aren't efficient, she gets triggered and she's upset, and all this stuff happens. And it's interesting, right? Because if you feel like you need to control your situation or your life in some way, isn't that like the opposite of faith at the end of the day? Faith means that you totally believe that you're being taken care of and that everything that's happening in your life is happening for you and leading you to somewhere. So you're trusting in God that He's providing the situations that's going to get you to where you need to go. But if you're not thinking that way, then you're like, why is this happening to me? And why do I got to go through this? And whatever. Well, that's the opposite of faith. And if you're, religious and you practice your religion and do all that, but then you go into your life and you're freaking out about things, or things are triggering you, and you're not doing the inner work to shift to faith, right? Then what's the point? What's the point of believing in a God that's here for your favor, right? If we're trying to be happy, right, then it's not about worrying about the future. It's not about regretting the past and wishing things didn't happen. It's about trusting that every single moment that's happening is happening for you, not to you, leading you somewhere, right? And I think a lot of this stuff isn't expressed enough in to that degree of detail, thought by thought, emotion by emotion, in our religions. And with this lady, we were able to, she's really big on like manifesting and managing your emotions and stuff. So like getting her to understand what I was saying really wasn't hard. And as we talked and we opened it up, and she realized that if she let go of her control over situations because she thinks things should be more efficient, well, then she's not trusting. And then we got to the place where, hey, what if I just trusted in what we call the unknown, right? When we don't control our future circumstances. What if I just trusted and things came to me like because I was getting out of my own way? And that would probably be more efficient. And it was this big kind of aha light bulb moment. And it was like, yes, that's exactly it. So I hope y'all enjoy this. I hope this is meaningful and that you can apply this to your life. Because at the end of the day, we're all one, and we're all here to help each other and serve each other. And when we're judging or we're being manipulative, and when we're upset at each other, and we're doing these things and just reacting to situations, well, then we're living a life where we're separate from another. And I think the goal really in all of our spiritual journeys is to get to a place where we can truly understand that we're all connected, that we truly are all one on a vibrational level. And that is, the biggest shift I think we can make. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. My name is Vic, and if you like my message, please, please like it, leave a comment, share it somewhere, and just so I can be more of an influence to help people be here right now, where depression and anxiety can't exist. Thank you.